Yeah, welcome back for another week of this shit, bro. But this guy just blew my mind on some real shit, and we're gonna have to talk about this after the show. But it's whatever, yo.
Only going up this year.
This guy goes by the name of SB the Student. Find him on Instagram. Find him on Goodreads. He's got books galore, nonstop. Behind the scenes, what's up, Knots?
Only going up this year.
Shout out Zealous.
Only going up this year. Only going up this year.
This guy ain't here. Face. I don't know what he's doing, but whatever. I go by the name of Bun. You can find me on Instagram at wha'SUP Bun.
Only going up this year.
He's being a father. He's busy being a father.
True.
Shout out
Only
Fizz.
going up this year.
And that voice goes by the name of Lazy Jaw. He's my favorite rapper out of Toronto.
Only going up this year.
What's up, brother? Yo, SB.
Only going up this year.
Bun.
I purposely came here today wearing this jersey.
Let's hear it.
Because out of all of the bullshit that's in the sports news right now, with this Ja Morant shit, yo, bro, what happened to our boy D Brooks? All that flack you guys gave him a couple weeks ago.
Only going up this year.
Look at this Ja Morant bozo back out here with another burner. I know we touched on it the other day, but like
That's
after seeing some of this stuff and really gathering the news, because when we talked about it, it was literally like breaking news. So
yeah.
I couldn't really get a backstory. I'm like, yo, is this some fake bullshit? Is it stuff from before? Mind you, we still haven't gotten the full story, but
Only going up this year.
shout out D Brooks, a Toronto native,
We gotta go back.
teammate to Ja Morant.
We gotta go back to our meme of the week with that, because I've seen some funny
you know
stuff.
What? True.
I've seen some funny ones where he's like, he like someone shoots a 3 and he's shooting and then they're adding gunshots.
Give me those gunshots real quick, man.
That's a good one.
Come on, don't
not
fail
prepared.
me now, brother.
He pressured it.
Give me those one more time, please. Run those back again.
But that shit was funny. The internet
It was,
cannot lose.
It-
The
trust
internet
me, yo.
cannot lose.
It's amazing, but you know, let me take this out of my mouth. But pause.
That's a pause.
Anyways, you know what you should hit me with? Oh, baby, I like it raw. Pause. Again. If you're smart, trust me. Yo.
That could have worked.
But whatever. I just wanted to make sure D Brooks got a shout out. Oregon Ducks. I mean, that's what I was going to say. He's a former teammate now because he got booted. But it is what it is. We know who the real bozo on that Memphis Grizzlies team is. Zebo, what's up? Find this guy and talk to him, yo.
I was gonna be like, we do not, but I got you.
One of the things I wanted to bring up with you, though,
Yeah.
is as I'm reminded by this Band-Aid on my finger,
Yeah.
I cracked my nail a few weeks ago, and this is going back like 4 weeks now, and I just can't get the nail grown up enough so that it's all the way gone. I just keep cracking it and cracking it and cracking it.
You're getting old. What is that like?
What?
Not enough calcium?
Only going up this year.
I take my vitamins, plant-based, but once it's cracked, I move around too much. I wash my hands 25,000 times a day. I'm constantly doing something, so it just keeps getting caught in something. So it just keeps cracking and cracking some more. It's like a crack down. It's a vertical crack down the middle here. It's driving me crazy.
I got some healthy nails.
So my daughter the other day saw my thumb looking kind of shiny.
Yeah.
And it's because I put some nail hardener on it to try to fix this, to help rectify this issue now, right?
It's a
So
true
it made me-
solution finder right there. That's different. That's pretty different. Not that I got like crooked nail or like cracked nails or anything like that, but
this is it's.
okay.
Trust me, I'm getting to my point. I know I'm going on for a little bit, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I should have done this one
Let's go fly a kite.
because you know it's story time. So I have the nail hardener on my thumb now, so it's kind of shiny.
I like how that's evolving. That's story time now. Okay, I
Story
like that. Yeah.
And then the other day she's like, "Why is your nail so shiny?" And then I had to explain to her.
Yeah.
But it made me think back to years ago. I was out somewhere and I had not too long before gotten a manicure.
Yeah.
And I remember being in the salon and randomly the lady was like, "Oh, do you want this?" And she just held up like, I don't know whether it was clear nail polish or the nail hardener, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't know what I was paying attention to, but anyways, I end up with the clear shit on my fingers.
Okay, so all right, go on.
So I'm out one night now and one of the homies calls me out on it. And she's like, "Yo, why does your nails look so shiny? She's like, what is it? I'm like, I got my nails done and she put this shit on. She's like, oh, she put clear nail polish on there? Yeah. She's like, she gave me a look like, oh, you're one of those?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't know. Is that a thing or it's not a thing?
Are you one of those? How often are you going there and doing this?
Exactly. Yeah. So that was what I wanted to come to you with because we've never talked about that.
No, we
haven't talked about that. Like you one of those like manicure, pedicures or?
I've gone with women.
With women? You never gone on your own?
No, I've never gone on my own.
Yeah. Eh?
Yeah. No, I haven't done that on my own. And I had a bad experience too. Because, they're cutting your nails fast. And then they're doing the whole sharpening thing on it too.
Mean, it depends on where you go. Some of them know what they're doing.
Wherever I went, she was...
I don't know what kind of prices you're trying to pay. So
I just went to whatever your local thing was. Wherever she took me, wherever I went. But I feel like anytime that I've gone, they're usually like... PC culture, Asian owned, like owned by Chinese people. I always feel like there's never been anything else that I've gone to. But anyway, I felt uncomfortable, bro. Like she's shaving way too close to like the raw part of my nail, like the pink part of my nail, whatever that's called. Yeah,
I wonder what that is called.
Yeah, I wasn't enjoying that.
That's gotta have a name.
I was like, my heart rate was like beating so fast. I'm like, man, she's gonna cut me. She's gonna cut me. Nah, forget it. Stop.
Yeah. So when's the last time you went and got it done?
I don't even remember. Like this is way before COVID.
Yeah. Eh?
Yeah, it's been like forever ago.
I'll at least go.
You sound like you just did this like not too long ago.
What?
Like this whole, yeah. And you didn't answer the question. How often are you doing this?
What, the manicure pedicure?
Yeah. I like how you added in the pedicure too, though. That's going for the works.
Only going up this year.
Actually, I should have hit you with something else because trust me, yo. You gotta do it, yo.
I'm not saying you don't. I'm not judging.
What? Yeah, especially, you know what I'll go is if I'm going on vacation somewhere.
If you're going on vacation
I'll
somewhere.
definitely go get a pedicure.
See,
that's like a for sure thing. If I haven't gone for weeks, I'm definitely gonna go do that before I go anywhere.
The thing that I do before vacation often is I get a massage.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You don't, you're paying too much when you're there to get one of those?
Nah, I just like... I feel like it's cheaper when you're on a vacation, depending on where you're going.
Nah, B.
Depends where you're going.
Cheaper on a vacation?
You go to Thailand. You go to any like Asian country.
I heard like about it. You know.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not talking about those massages. I mean like a legit Thai massage.
Don't do that.
You did that. Yeah.
Sorry, we're going to have to edit that whole thing out.
Now we can leave it in, man. He could fend for himself in his head. It's too much of that parenthood.
Only going down.
But yeah, no, that's like my one thing that I want to get. And it's more like, I just want to feel relaxed. I want to like, be loose, enjoy that trip.
That makes sense.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, I guess that makes it. But just being in that environment doesn't already have you feeling, or it adds a physical element to it for you where you feel extra loose.
That. And I feel like, we build up like our emotions and stuff like that. And like, that's in your muscles. That needs to be released as well. All that tightness, that stiffness. I need to get all that out. Be like full throttle vacation mode before I even hit the ground.
Makes sense. I think maybe I might try that again sometime.
And I usually stay up the night before. Those are my two secrets to traveling. The staying up before is like, as soon as I get there, I fall asleep according to their whatever time zone. Always works.
Yeah. Well, I
know. It's like next level thinking.
Yeah. Is that something you heard somewhere? You just
I did
developed it on your own.
Developed it on my own. The amount of work that I get done when I'm on a plane is crazy. Like I could go through books, I can write, I can like anything that I have to do for work. Like I get so much done in that. And a lot of people say that too, because there's no distractions, nothing going on. I'm not on my phone. I don't want the internet. I'm just focused on what I got to do. And I stay up and I stretch a lot on the plane.
Yeah, I remember you spoke about that. Like you're that guy.
Do we talk about it on here?
Nah, but you told me about it. You could bring it up.
I'm that guy. I'm that guy.
Walking up and down the aisle.
Not always walking up and down the aisle. I'm respectful because like people are like crowded. But I'll be the guy that's in the front by the washrooms area, stretching, standing up, like full out stretching, like touch your toes, all that.
Jumping jacks and shit.
I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I can see that happening, man. But the joke is the amount of people that start noticing me do it. I swear to God,
doing it too.
I'm responsible for their health, bro.
Only going up.
I was just gonna say you should start some Simon Says on the airline.
It's not even like one person. It'll legit be like, I'll get up again. I try to get up between every
SB Says. Coin that shit.
Yo, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. I will be on your
Only
flight.
going up this year.
This will be our stretching routine
Buddy,
for the
you never-
remainder of the flight. I should talk
Yo,
to the
you-
pilot. Never mind.
Yo, you can literally start a whole new occupation for thousands of people right now.
That's it. That's not a bad idea.
A motivational. Actually, you know what? The way airplane.
Maybe that's what we need to add on to our next Spotify playlist.
What?
All right, now stretch up and do this for pilots or for travelers only. No,
It's not a bad one, yo.
overdoing it. Whatever. But the amount of people
I mean,
that get up,
buddy, plug that. And there might be people right now on an airplane listening to us in this moment. Get up and stretch.
yeah, man, stretch minimum every 50 minutes. Just get up and stretch. Give yourself a little walk.
When you go home tonight,
Yeah,
do like a video of you just doing some stretches, some examples. Show them what to do.
yeah. Eh?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
But you could start a whole new. You never know.
You know what I should do? I should record myself doing it the next time I'm on a plane.
I mean,
Like we're really out here doing this.
that type of stuff. That type of stuff will get you going viral these days.
Oh man, you think about going viral often?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't really think about it either.
No.
That's exactly why it's gonna happen. By which I mean, I think.
How many
about it
people
way
do you
too much.
think about that though? Do you think that's what everybody's looking for?
There's a lot of people looking for it, and if you're on social media putting up some sort of videos, you're looking for it. You're looking for it.
Any kind of videos?
Not any kind of videos, but those ones where you're chasing something. Like I see some of these
Cloud
students.
chasers.
Yeah, but like you see some of these like students or whatever, like younger kids that are out there saying ridiculous stuff in a public setting to just like, I don't know, lack of words. Yeah, for clout, get some attention. Yeah.
But that's just like, what do you define as clout in this day and age? So
When you're saying
is what
something
it
that's
is.
not true at all and you're just saying it for the sake of. I don't even want to give any examples because it's so terrible, but when you're offensive purposely, like you know what you're doing is wrong, but you're just doing it, putting that guy in an uncomfortable or girl in an uncomfortable situation for the sake of, someone to like your thing or give it some views. Like that guy, that
which guy?
it's sometimes he's funny. I don't even know his name. He there's so many of them now, but they go to a grocery store and they'll like put a bag on someone else's head and like push it or punch it or kick it or whatever, or throw something from the other aisle or whatever. No, you don't watch that stuff. Yeah. It's everywhere on TikTok. There's all kinds of that stuff.
Make one of those.
The pranks.
Yo,
What about the guys that go into the hood and like they're eyeballing the wrong people or they're pretending like they're going to fight them or something? You know how many people have died doing that stuff too? Like that kind of stuff. Like that's unnecessary. But if you're not trying to go viral, what are you trying to do?
I mean, not that I'm trying to put any of that type of energy out there because people are crazy these days, but try that stunt shit on me, bro.
Dan Corgan, real bad man.
Be honest. What are you going to do? What are you gonna, please get into this. Let's get into this. You set yourself up. All right. Let's just pretend
I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just
I
messing
can't let
with
you off the hook like that. We're at Metro. Someone comes up to you like,
Metro? Oh,
Why
Metro.
not?
Fuck Metro.
No?
You know what kind of clientele's inside of
Canadian
Metro?
Tire?
Like,
You want to go to Canadian Tire instead? Like you're in the Canadian Tire
it's better
section?
you said no frills or something like that, bro. Because you know the no frills them are in the hood. Ain't no Metros around there. If I go back home, there ain't no Metro around there, yo. You know that. Metro.
I was specifying it more to the videos that I've seen.
Right now?
And and the fact that we've been in a Metro. So I just thought that'd be more realistic.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? Okay, Metro. Ain't nobody in Metro running up on me, and I'm gonna take that for a joke. Cause yo,
Dan Corgan,
Yeah?
real bad man.
I'll even hit you with a double
I
whammy.
think you'd be like asking some questions. I don't think you
Kinda
would catch on as
questions.
fast. It would depend on the prank.
Nah,
But if someone put like a garbage bag over you while you're like looking up your coffee
I
or
ain't
whatever.
that gullible. Trust me,
No?
yo.
Okay.
I'm fast,
That's
Like, I'm
that's
fast.
fair. That's fair.
and I don't come off as like.
But what are you
oh,
gonna do?
What?
What would your reaction be?
I'll go for my shank.
Me bad.
Oh, this guy, bro. I reverse park everywhere I go.
That's funny. That's
I
funny.
reverse park everywhere I go.
You know what?
Don't ever forget that.
Man.
What?
What about when you're sitting in a restaurant? Do you position your seat according to like doors, exits, view, or you
Sometimes,
just
yeah.
sit wherever?
Nah, it depends where I am.
Man, I feel like I do that way too often. Like every single time I have to know
Every step is a calculated step, and that,
seating is important.
big bro, I'm miles ahead of you, yo. Like
Yeah.
miles ahead.
Nah,
of you.
man, when we went for breakfast that day,
Which day?
when I quit my job, that seating was strategic. Like I could see everything, whereas you didn't have the same view.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You want to hear about the last time my seating was strategic?
Oh, I almost said something that I shouldn't have said. I almost said something I shouldn't have said, but go on.
But you got it right, brother.
Okay.
Oh man, yo. One of the other things that I saw this week that I wanted to bring up with you. You had to have seen this at this point.
Yeah.
Martha Stewart on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
What are we doing?
Come on, guys. Like, what?
Okay, so
Martha
here's a
Stewart
joke.
on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition.
Here's a joke.
Wow, yo.
She looks better than like two of them on there. Like her pose and her
But
picture
yeah,
looks better than
yeah.
like Megan Fox wins, in my opinion.
All I saw was Martha Stewart.
Yeah,
I didn't
and then
see
the other, whatever their names is, something Brooks and whatever, like, I felt like Martha Stewart had a better pose, man.
But is this a Sports Illustrated issue, like, problem right now? Is there just nobody reading those magazines, so they're trying to appeal to that older clientele that they used to have back in the late 80s, early 90s? Come on.
I feel like we talk
Martha
about
Stewart,
this. I feel we talk about this a lot in a good way, though. But I feel like it's that next.
Or is this us trying to be more inclusive?
It's like we're talking about it. I think everything is about how do we get someone's attention? How do we get people to talk about it?
So Sports Illustrated hit us with the double whammy on some like, oh, now they're all gonna come look at our stuff.
I guess
to see what it really looks like.
To be honest with you, like it worked. Like yeah,
because you went and looked at it.
I did. And that's why I was like, hey, she looks all right.
But it's not like you went and purchased it.
Was
there anything else in there that made you?
I don't even think it's about purchasing anymore. I literally think it's, did you click on their picture? Did you go to their blog? Did you view whatever that they're selling you? Because there's got to be some sort of ads on there.
Exactly.
And that's it. Your views.
And all it takes is that 1 second where you see that shit pop up and it's like, click the link, share and subscribe.
How often do you share and subscribe?
Not often enough. And I think I should more.
Even anything that I like, stuff that I subscribe to, unless it's YouTube, like these emails and stuff.
I do support though. I'll buy merch.
Like what? What was the last merch you bought? Like I've been trying to get a hold of this guy from Kite to give me fucking Jug City jersey, bro. Man, bro. And I feel like that. I was just like, man, I'm trying to get this jersey. I wanted to run in the Mississauga half with that thing on. But yeah, what was the last merch that you bought?
Only going up this year.
Shout out.
Nah, well, yeah, for sure.
Let's go fly a kite.
I like the multi-purpose.
Shout out Hoffa gang, because whenever I see those guys come on, well, this is more so before, but they used to have this whole saying where it's like, it don't cost you no paper unless you're a hater. Just click the link and subscribe. It's like, what's stopping you from clicking and linking? You get what I mean?
I think we need to start saying it more.
But
I think that's a part of it. Like, I feel like when you ask for it, you're more likely to get it instead of, I think it's routine to just be like, I watch it or whatever, next. But when you actually ask for it, I think if they relate to you enough and they like the content enough, they'll give you that like, they'll give you that subscription.
Only going up this year.
Well, if you're
or a comment, give me some comments.
If you're banging with us, click the link and subscribe right now. Share it with a friend.
Only going up this year.
I feel like that's such a great segue to a break right now, or like some advertising.
Buddy, I was just gonna say, especially if you are in the city of Toronto, you know what that sound represents.
Things building up in my ride. Splash in it, but I never nosedive. Give thanks, can't complain about life. Give thanks. I'm well, nice. I'm well, nice. I'm well, nice. I'm well, nice.
Who wants to be king?
This next segment's brought to you by our sponsor, First King Clothing. You got to hook me up with that jacket, man.
Only going up this year.
Man got gypped, bro. Man's cheesed out here.
It's not even like fair that everyone's grabbing some stuff in.
That last package that came in, man got gypped. You never got none.
But go take a look at firstkingclothing.com.
There's some new shit on the way. Banging. Promos are out.
Yeah.
That gray joint with the gold on the back. I need that for the summer, brother.
Only going up this year. Only going up this year.
I'll let Lazy tell it one more time.
Only going up this year.
But going back to what we were talking about before, we never got to fully go all the way in on that SI cover with Martha Stewart because I had seen that cover picture and I saw one more in there.
Yeah.
But I never got to go back and see all of them.
Okay.
So Martha Stewart, yes, she looked decent on there. She didn't look terrible.
She's going higher and higher in my rating right now.
So?
I think so.
So what are you saying? If Martha Stewart walked through your front door, it's on?
Only going up this year.
What's up?
It's on.
You're gonna.
It's on. I haven't done anything with
You
like
gotta let Martha know, man.
with an 80-year-old like that. I'm all about setting records. So Martha, let's
You
go.
gotta let Martha know.
Okay, jokes aside though, I feel like, well, this picture at least, I'm on whatever people.com. Her picture looks the best to me. I'm starting to like it more than Megan.
More than Megan, you're saying?
Yeah. Like Megan's looks like there's nothing special about it. It's just like whatever. She's got some chain thing on. Like she looks like some Amazon woman. Like I'm not feeling it. Martha looks happy. Look at her, happy. I'm loaded. Look at me.
But when they
sitting
do
on
like the whole
beach.
like the leaning in type stuff, you're prettying it up. You're hiding the things that maybe not everybody wants to see, but you're making it still classy.
What do you mean? What is she hiding? She's
She
showing
gotta-
that. She's showing that cleavage.
Oh, I think in the one that you showed me, yeah. But on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cover, it looks.
Yeah, I'm yeah. Like even this one of Brooks.
Let me see it.
Brooke, like she's doing the whole Baywatch thing here. Like,
Yeah, but where's the other one that you just?
oh, you want to see the Martha? This guy wants to see it too.
Anyways, but come on, Sports Illustrated.
It is what it is. It is what it is. It's getting them some views.
I mean, it ain't Playboy.
No, it's not.
Only going up this year.
Would you go look at that?
Wow,
Martha Stewart in a Playboy? Is that next? Would she do it? You think she'd do it?
At this point, yeah.
Why not, right?
Yeah, she down for whatever. I mean,
Let's go fly a
How
kite.
big, how big is
fly
Playboy?
one of those at Martha. You never know what she's gonna get into because you know she does it.
How big is Playboy right now?
Who? That's another question in itself.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think you know people that are like, working on OnlyFans?
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I wanted to go with this a little bit more so to like towards like the strippers.
Martha? You want
Nah.
Martha on OnlyFans?
Nah.
Where it costs you like $1 million for a subscription or whatever it is.
The strippers. Big up all the strippers that are working on there.
And not working.
True. You know what? Let's touch on this real quick. The OnlyFans thing.
Yeah.
Because OnlyFans ain't the only option out there. Sorry. There's other avenues that you can take that I don't think everybody's very familiar with. But I have a homie who at one point would sell her underwear on a site and ship it out to whoever wants it. Shit like that.
Like after she wore it?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So there's a market for that too.
Oh, there's a market for everything. And then trust me,
Yo,
they'll figure it out.
that's-
But when she told me she was doing that,
Yeah.
and some of it's
So you're like, yo, I gotta put out some Boston Green Bun briefs out there.
Only going up this year.
that's another one of those I need to jot down.
That's
That's
good,
not bad, yo.
right? Man, First King Clothing. Shout outs. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a market for that type of stuff too. I think some of them will even do the OnlyFans type of little pictures. They don't have to be as kinky, but yo, these things are. There's guys out here paying for pictures of feet.
It's a hustle.
Why?
It's a hustle. Why?
Yeah,
To each their own, man. That's their thing.
is that rough out here, man?
I don't know how to speak for them. I'm not really into all that, but it is what it is. People are into different things. Everyone's got their fetish. Yeah, let me see those feet. Let me pay you.
Are you
My rent money to see some feet.
Are you willing? Are you a feet? Are you a foot person?
Nah, I don't think that does anything for me. Yeah.
For you to have your foot rubbed, or for
For me to get my feet rubbed. I
Yeah.
thought we were talking about something completely.
what if she wants her foot rubbed? Are you willing to do it?
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty decent at giving people massages and shit like that.
Yeah, but we're talking about feet here. Because
Specifically
I don't do
feet.
feet. I don't really.
No
do
one's
feet
really
too
asked
tough.
me specifically to rub their feet.
They don't have to ask.
but-
no, but like no. Whoa.
I'm trying to be
Whoa,
really
whoa, whoa, whoa,
clear
whoa, whoa,
on what
whoa,
you're
whoa,
saying
whoa,
and
whoa.
where I'm walking here.
If a woman a female suggests to you that she likes having her feet rubbed,
Yeah.
are you willing to then SB the student rub her feet for her? Even if she doesn't ask, if you just happen to be over, you guys are kicking it, she turns on some Netflix and she just throws her feet on your lap,
See,
are you going to be like, all right, let me just...
case by case, number one, and it depends where we're at. Like,
What if you're at her house?
No. I don't mean it like that. I mean, like, where are we?
Oh, in a
this-
relationship, like,
like what time? Like, I'm not like walking in second day. Oh, you like your feet rubbed?
Yeah,
Huh?
but-
Yeah. Well,
so hold
sit
on,
down.
hold
Like,
on. If you're already in the house, that doesn't suggest that you're already far enough to...
it's not about that. It's all about the vibe. Like, I'm not giving you a script of this is what SB does because you gave me this information. It's like let's feel.
Yeah,
like
but
the
if
vibe.
she suggests that...
I got to be in the mood too. Like, I'm not trying to just do it because.
But I'm not, okay, what if, you know what? It's not the first time you're there.
Yeah, I
This
feel
is
like
like the third or fourth time you're over there now.
I don't grow up. Like, I don't think it's a big deal like that. Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah, eh?
Yeah, I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know how good it feels to like get your feet rubbed, so I can
don't-
imagine that. But I'm not trying to do that for like. I rather do the hair. I think that I'm really good at that, and I don't even mind that so much. Like if I'm giving like a head massage or something like that, yeah, she'd probably enjoy that a lot more.
So how many times have you done it?
I don't know. I've done that enough.
Oh, the head massager?
Yeah.
Yeah, but is that... It doesn't count when you're getting some fellatio joints.
Right?
Those don't
Imagine
count.
that though. You're getting head. And I'm
Those
like,
don't
rubbing
count.
Her, you're giving
Those
her a
don't
head
count.
massage.
So you've never done that?
No, I wasn't giving her a head massage while she's going down with me. No. I want her focused.
The other thing that I wanted to get back to
Hadouken!
with the whole nail thing, it also made me think of the other point that I had made where I was like, I'll typically do it whenever I'm going somewhere, right? Before I go on a vacation or something. But I wanted to ask you this about that whole relaxation shit. You're chilling on the beach, yada, yada, yada. You had told us a story at some point in time. I'm pretty sure we talked about it on here, your Mexico trip. And it was special because you had met somebody there that whatever. Things didn't pan out, but it made me think about how managing a long distance relationship can be and how challenging it can be. And if you've ever done it, and what was it like?
So to backtrack to what you're saying, that was my attempt at it. So I was seeing somebody for a little bit, and then she's gonna go to Mexico for 3 to 6 months. And I'm like, well, there that goes. Like, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
But then
Why weren't you optimistic off the rip?
I've never, like, the longest relationship prior to that was like, I don't know, Peterborough or Windsor. You know what I mean? And even those fell apart.
Only
Like,
going up this
Shout
year.
out all our Peterborough and Windsor listeners.
Only going up this
Stony
year.
Creek.
We got some Canadian perspective, not just
St.
Toronto.
Catharines.
So
Only going up this year.
Yeah.
Chatham.
Yeah. No, I didn't have anyone in China. but yeah, so that's why it just never worked out. Now we're talking a whole nother country. Like, this is just in the same province. Like, that didn't even work.
Yeah.
So I was coming from that, but she called me out on that. She's like, but you're coming from a past experience. What if we make it work, blah, blah, blah. And then sometime in between I go visit her, which was the whole trip thing, right? It fell apart way before that though. Like, I think I was like a month and a half into it. And it just, I didn't want to be in that situation. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm getting out of something that was long-term and I'm free and the weather's getting nice and everything. And like, I'm going to be out and about and meeting people. And now I'm in this relationship that's not really a relationship. Like, I didn't want to be in this situation, basically. It didn't work for me. So, yeah, I bailed. I'm like, all right, it's enough. Not in those words.
How did you bail?
Man, it was kind of nasty still. It was kind of nasty.
Dan Corgan, real bad man.
Nah, it was,
One of those ones, yo?
it was bad, yeah. Well, I don't even fully remember it because I don't have the text messages to go back because I lost my phone on the trip to Mexico.
Yeah.
It was a text fight. It was like a text fight where I'm like, yo, I'm done. Like, this isn't working. There, that's like the short version of it. This isn't working. Everything that I just said, I basically said to her.
Yeah.
I'm coming out of a long-term relationship. You're gone. You decided to go. I didn't stop you to go. You wanted to do your thing.
Yeah.
Cool. I said I would try. I tried. It's not working for me. I'm going to enjoy the summer without this, whatever.
If you could run it back, same thing? You still have to just be like,
yeah.
you're too far.
Yeah. If I run it, I have such a hard time answering those because this is going back like maybe 2.5 years now. I'm not who I was 2.5 years ago. I've already, I wouldn't even see myself in that situation. Like, I wouldn't have even given it a shot. I feel. But then I say that now, and whatever, when the situation presents itself, it's different. But I don't see that working for me. I don't see that working for me. Yeah. You could see yourself in something like that? What's your take on the whole thing?
Never experienced it before. At this age, I feel like I could probably figure it out.
Yeah.
As long as there was some sort of structure. Whether it was a consistent every 4 weeks. 4 weeks is still kind of even tight, maybe. 5 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't think I could go any more than 5 weeks without seeing that person. Then.
Yeah, eh? What's the furthest prior to like whatever we're making up? Like I'm saying Mexico. I'm saying like whatever, like not the same country, not the same state at the minimum or province. I don't know why I keep saying state, but yeah.
Nowhere.
So you've never had anything like that?
Nah.
So yeah, exactly.
I've been local. I've been within.
But if like 5 weeks that'd be tough depending on where the person is.
You think so?
It depends where they are. I mean, what if they're in England? Like, what are you gonna?
Oh well, nah.
You know?
Yeah, that's like nah.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. What do you do? Okay, so
North America, I could figure it out.
You'd go fly out to what, Mexico every 5 weeks?
No, it'd be like I'll go this week. 5 weeks from now, you come to me. We alternate in that way.
Okay. So
thing.
I see what you're saying with the structure.
Or it's like we could meet somewhere halfway type shit. But once the consistency is there,
yeah.
I think I can figure it out. Like just with FaceTime these days, long distance calling isn't what it used to be.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi calls, WhatsApp, whatever you got to do, you can figure it out.
Okay.
Video options.
Yeah. So to that point, the viewing component definitely makes a big difference.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. I know how people did it back in the day, though. That was crazy.
I mean, but long term, you would hope that somebody will then make the step to be like, all right, I'll come to you, or you come to me, or we'll meet somewhere in the middle and we'll live together. Or better yet, imagine investing in a property with said person in another state, country, province,
Yeah.
And you guys had it as a spot together. So every 5 weeks, you each took a flight or drove, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Met there.
Yeah. Man, it sounds like you've been giving this shit
I haven't, but like, this makes kind of makes sense.
You got the structure. I like how you said both have to go back and forth.
Let's go fly a kite.
Fair is fair, right?
Fair is fair. Fair is fair. I actually like the idea of meeting somewhere different. I think that's kind of dope.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it's not for me.
Yo, whoever gets there first, leave a surprise for the other person. Get ready. But that can also segue us into this other conversation that was a topic for some people this week. The Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade thing. A lot of people are here like, why is Dwayne Wade having this lady pay half of the shit in the house?
I don't know. I heard that part. I don't know enough about it, but I'm looking at it like she's multi-mil too, no?
Yeah.
And on top of that, why isn't anyone asking her? Maybe she wants to contribute 50%.
Exactly.
So,
and mind you, I don't listen to that podcast. I happen to get clips here and there, snippets of it, so I got an idea of what it was. Never went and listened to the whole thing, but the suggestion was, why would that be the case when this guy is sitting on M's upon M's upon M's upon M's? She did say something to where she alluded to them having to contribute to other households. So, I mean, if you're the breadwinner in the family, you're likely going to help out with, let's say, your mom's house and whatever her doings, maybe a sister or brother or two. You get what I mean?
Family,
like, yeah. Like you're taking care of your family in some way or another. But, I mean, money's the money. If there's a lot of women out here preaching independence, but then when it comes to the finances, nah, we're not running it like that. We got to figure something else out. So then question to you, like, if that is a situation, are you willing to bear the brunt financially, or do you want it to be more of a 50-50 split? Are you pro or against it? Like,
given my current situation right now and how I'm thinking, I would go the 50-50 route until there's substance in the relationship for me to have to go any further than that.
Because then you're willing to bear the brunt of the financial?
It just depends where we're going with it.
That includes, you're paying all the bills, the mortgage, the hydro.
I get it. Right now, though, it's so like distant from me even seeing myself in that situation that I don't really pay it much mind. Not to get away from the question, but I mean, like, I would take it as it comes and see where that relationship is going. You know what I mean? Like, am I living with you? Okay, cool. So if we got to that point, then I could see myself doing that. That's fine, because then it's obviously serious at that point. But then you can move in with somebody and it's not.
I feel like that was obvious though. Like you're living together.
No, I get it. I'm just saying. I can't envision myself in that situation right now.
Right.
You know? So that's why I'm saying I would go the 50 route. But
yeah, but that speaks more to your character and not so much. Are you the type of man who is willing to do it, or are you very F that? She works. I'm not paying for nothing. It's 50-50.
No, if we're I'm trying to say, I'm speaking to learning from my character. So I'm looking at it more like this is what it should be if this is what you're looking to get. So if we're partnering up, because that's what I feel like this has become now, then I feel like it should be a 50-50 exchange on the partnership. Over time, that could change depending on how our relationship goes. I don't have a solid answer for it right now because I don't see myself in that position. Yeah.
I think more,
when you say it speaks to my character, it makes me like I only have one way to reflect on that. And
yeah, but it's chivalry, I guess, is what I'm thinking of. It's just
I don't think that's a real thing, bro.
You don't think so?
I don't think so anymore.
So what? The
like
car door opening?
You could do that. You could open a door for somebody. You could hold the door open for them. But like, what is that? All it is? That's the extent of chivalry. Like, what? You could cook them something like how far does that really go? And even that should be like, if someone's doing that for you, right? There should be a level of appreciation, and I feel like that exchange is but if she's part of the process.
But if she's taking care of you in other ways.
Yeah. Okay. So are you saying what are other ways now? Like be more specific. Like what? Cooking for you, cleaning for you, the same stuff that people say that they don't do anymore because it's got to be equal. Like I don't understand. Like what are we talking about? What are they doing for you? Taking care of the kids? Because I feel like we do that too. I do that too. So like what are we talking about?
Last I checked, you can't suck your own dick. So
okay. So so that's what you're talking about.
That's like one thing.
Is that what we're trading off though,
buddy?
I don't know.
You gotta do what you gotta do to figure these things out, man.
I don't know, man. Like I don't see that being the right trade-off. I don't feel like that's the right trade-off.
It doesn't have to be just that. I mean, it could. You want your feet rubbed?
That's what I'm asking.
You want your head rubbed?
So
you want your ears rubbed?
That's what I'm trying to be. Okay, so
anything. That's just physical stuff. But do you really? There is exchanges happening in relationships, no matter what.
Absolutely. But I don't want something that you're giving me because you think that's what I want. I want something that I want. So it depends on you. What are you giving me? Like that trade-off, again, this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know about the 50-50 thing either. Like, it depends on what the trade-off is. What is the trade-off?
Yeah, but you...
Am I complicating it?
Yeah, it's almost like you need this stuff documented. Like
everybody's different. So
what are you saying? You're going to put in your...
I could compromise. I can compromise depending on the
in your nuptials, you're going to put, I need head 3 times a week at this price, $45, like an hour.
I love how like you're putting this head for money exchange on me, whereas it's your idea. So if you want to speak to what's in your contract, brother, go right ahead. I feel like that shouldn't have to be in the contract. I feel like that should be like, I shouldn't even have to say it. It goes without saying. Like that part of it needs to be clicked. Without any that should be like you know what that reminds me of?
What?
That should be like the handshake contracts. Like we already know this is a part of the deal. I don't need to fucking have something signed off on it.
Before you go to the aisle, you're gonna have to be like, yo, remember we made that note. I have those promises. It's in our nuptials.
Check this out. Since we're doing this, right? Since we're doing this, I don't even think I should have to say it. I feel like she should already know what I enjoy, and vice versa. So I don't think there's a contract necessary for any of that when you're at that wavelength with your partner or your spouse. At least that's where I would want to be as far as our connection with the next person that I'm spending X amount of time with. I'm not looking to just...
So when she starts seeing a little bit more money in the bank account, you're just going to give her a wink in the kitchen, be like, yo, you know what that's for.
I feel like I don't even have to give the wink. I feel like it should just go there as is. Like, oh yeah, you just walk into the kitchen wearing whatever. Like you make your statement how you're gonna make it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't think I need to surprise me, and vice versa. I like that. That should be a part of the chemistry.
All I was trying to get to before is I think there are men out there still who just believe like, no, I'm the man in this relationship, I still do believe that I should put forth more no matter what it is. It could be the smallest of little bit more, but I'm still going to put a little bit more just because.
And I respect that.
Yeah.
But does your partner respect that? Does it work in your relationship? Is it favorable to both of you? Or is it just something you're doing because you were taught to do it? We're in a completely different environment now where that still exists, but then there's a lot of people that don't care for that.
And a good point that I heard made about this was if she is taking that extra little bit of money that I'm covering, I hope she's doing something positive with like investing. Maybe taking a little bit more to go buy a bag or two, but a portion of that is still going into some sort of investment or life goal that she has or something she might be planning for the both of us. You get what I mean?
I know tons of guys that are not good financially speaking.
Yeah.
They're not good with their money. They don't know how to spend it. The female is better.
Funny enough, I have an ex-homie that's supposed to come check us one of these days too to chat, like chop it up about that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you were saying?
Yeah. So I look at it like, who's better at dealing with this? Like, okay, so are you good at dealing with
men or women?
Not men or women. Okay. Within the two partners.
Who is the better one?
Know your role.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're better at somebody at doing something, then you should have that.
Sure,
it shouldn't have to be like, society or culture or whatever. Like, it should just be like, you're a team. You're a team. You're trying to win. So if your position is point guard, you're not going to go, go play some other position right now.
That is another thing I really wonder if a lot of females understand. Well, guys too.
I was gonna say, guys. Yeah. You're really trying to make us lose our female viewers. You guys are committed to that right now.
Those numbers are going up, and based off of what I'm seeing, there's a lot of females.
Yeah. Only going up this year.
Shout every single last one of them out. But yeah, I can only speak from my perspective.
Yeah.
I'm not a female, but the females that I've dealt with, it is what it is.
It is what it is. But you hear other people too. Like, sometimes the guy just wants to work, come home to a meal. That's your trade-off. But there's no contract saying, hey, do this, that, and the third. Like, it's just their thing until it doesn't work anymore. So whatever works, man.
Whatever works. To each his own. But I'm kind of upset that this guy's not here for this conversation, because I wouldn't mind hearing what he has to say. At him.
What? Actually, you know what? Yo, Face, hit us in the comments.
You know what? Good idea. But we'll take a quick break and we'll come back with some more speaker perspective.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Body Ammo. More than a look, it's a lifestyle. Pick up some body ammo to protect your mind, body, and soul. Now, back to some more of SUP.
Funny enough, there definitely is a war going outside. It's called that mayoral race. But before we get to that, shout out the Body Ammo segment sponsor. Go find them on the internet. Yo, there's a war going on outside, so go get yourself some body ammo. But SB, what's up?
The mayoral debate was I think like yesterday or the day before. Obviously, whatever, we're looking for a new mayor up in Toronto.
Yeah.
You're saying you never caught that, eh?
No.
Okay. The good news is I did. I'm not into politics though. Have you ever been into politics though? Do you ever really follow?
Yeah.
Like you vote and all that.
Even this guy too. He and I talk politics all the time. Like, all the time.
I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah, no, we talk politics all the time.
I've started to develop my game in it. I feel like I should know more than I do, and I want to start getting into it a little bit. So I started with this thing. The last debate that I watched prior to that was Biden and Trump, the second one that they had. And I got to say, it's not the same thing. It's not nearly the same thing.
Yeah.
But it was interesting to watch everybody there, though. And conversations going. They're introducing themselves, their plans for, how to get more houses built, what they're going to do, safety, food banks, and things of that nature, right? And about like 90 minutes in, somebody walks on stage, like random person walks on stage and starts saying, hey, this is rigged, and get your hands off of me, and like the security's like trying to help him off or whatever. And in that moment, two thoughts came up for me, right? One is, if this was in the States, this guy would have got tasered. He would have got sprayed. He might have got shot. Yeah. Like I shouldn't laugh, but like a whole bunch of stuff would have happened.
John already.
You get what I'm saying, right? And he was saying that too.
Especially those Republican ones.
And I think he might have had some sort of mental health issues because like he's saying, don't point your gun at me. He's saying something about guns. But anyway, that was the first thing that came up. And then the second thought, the second thought that I had was, when are they gonna start bringing in like a halftime show to these events? I just called it an event, but like these debates where everyone gets a little break, you get a little entertainment. Because that, to me, I was like, oh, look at this. This is different. They're not talking anymore. All of a sudden, this guy just got on stage. I was engaged with that. I don't want to say more, but enough to be like, there's got to be a little halftime show here, man. 2 hours is a long stretch for just debates and stuff like that.
On?
That's a great promo right there, though.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Anybody who needs a spot, like.
But then your vibe thing changes. Like, that's the vibe.
Only going up this year.
You might as well just light one up.
But imagine that's what these guys eventually started doing to get advertising done. They just throw people at these random events and be like, yo, just run across the street real quick, wear my t-shirt, and
but check that out.
All of a sudden.
That's kind of what I'm saying, though.
Your new commercial.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of eyes would be on that timing for people to want to bid on a vote, or not a vote, sorry, like an advertisement or a sponsorship or whatnot. It's just a matter of time before they start doing something like that. Mind you, they might already be doing it. I don't know. This is literally the first time I've started to watch this sort of stuff, but that was one thing that came up for me.
I mean, most people don't like to mess with politics, but it's anything is anything at this point in time. People are willing to do whatever they got to do.
Okay, so I'll throw out one more that was interesting too, and it's funny to me because like none of this is really news related. I'm not talking about TTC fairs or how 178 people are getting rejected from the food bank, or like how $2,100 is minimum for a 1-bedroom apartment, or any of that stuff. I'm not talking about any of that stuff, right? I'm just looking at the jokes. So one of the guys that's running, Brad Bradford, right? He's talking about.
Don't do that. That's the homie.
Okay, well, I'm not saying anything bad. I just thought I'll throw the question at you, okay? So they're talking about housing, and he's like, my best friend, Paul, lives in my basement. He's got a great job, but right now, I'm paraphrasing, right now he can't afford to get another house. Now, being that's your best friend, is that the shout out that you want to give? Like, my best friend lives in my basement?
That does kind of suck.
You know what I mean? To prove your point? Yeah, I felt bad for Paul. But
how Paul's doing.
Man, I wonder how he took that, though.
Shout out Paul, wherever he's at.
Yeah, I hope you're well, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul, if you ever need someplace to stay for a weekend, maybe, I got you, homie.
We should just invite Paul to the show.
I could probably find out who Paul actually is.
And Brad Bradford, for that matter.
I can probably make that happen, too.
Yeah, hey, you could pull those kind of strings?
Bro.
Only going up this year.
I thought you were going to do me bad.
Oh, damn it, I'm mad.
Dan Corgan, real bad man.
That's the one right there.
You missed it.
Nah, we're going to clip that together.
I think I need to take some of your buttons, bro. I think I could play those buttons really well.
I mean,
I'm gonna take some of those buttons, though.
It's a couple points on the scoreboard for me, Jermaine. How you feel about that, buddy?
What, because I want to take those buttons?
Hell yeah.
Only going up this year.
I'm just saying I think I might use them better.
Yeah. This guy thinks he's funny, bro. Should have given me some Nas gunshots right there.
Nah, not yet. I got something for you, though. Don't worry.
But anyways, what's up?
I want to start learning more about this stuff to just kind of come up with creative ideas. When was the last time you took TTC?
Last year.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take it.
So that's an experience. You see,
I wasn't expecting that.
Listen. You see how when you go to school and these schools will take you on what do they call them? Field trips or whatever?
Yeah.
Yo, that's a field trip for my children, bro.
I get that.
Like, yo, we're going somewhere. We're gonna go to the city.
You did it with the kids.
Jump. Yeah. Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
So I need to give these.
We're gonna do it again this year too.
No, I'm gonna do it too now.
What?
I'm gonna do it too now.
Yeah, we might even go on the GO train this year because the GO train's taking you a different way. But it's like we're gonna get to the same destination, but take the scenic route now. Like, see how this looks.
No, I love that you're saying that because I was seeing. I've seen a lot of these ads for the train that goes all the way to BC. Because I'm likely going to BC this year, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, why not try that different? Go on the train. Why? Why'd you do that?
Oh, my next point, but I'm going to get to that because that's definitely on my list of things to do as well.
BC?
Not necessarily BC, but just go on the train to wherever.
I want to do that.
Because Via Rail is out there, but when's the last time you actually said, you know what?
Never.
I'm going to, you know how peaceful that is, yo?
Yeah. I think it'd be a great experience. It doesn't even have to be all the way to BC. I feel like that might be too long. I think it takes like 5 days if you're going on the train. But the experience again, like
exactly.
Yeah.
That's why you don't follow me on IG, bro. wha'SUP Bun. Come on, SB, man.
I do follow you.
This guy's doing me dirty. You don't see my picture on there that I have at that DuPont station?
No.
Go check that one out again, yo.
Okay.
Make sure you like.
I got to start getting more involved in people's stuff. I just go on there and like, how do I say this? I rarely am on social media looking at other people's stuff. Like if it catches the feed for the whatever little bit I'm on there, I'll do it. And that's it. Like I don't consume that much content right now.
I guess on that note, we'll take one last break, come back and wrap this joint up. If you're in the GTA and need your car detailed, visit Speckless Pro Auto Detailing. They specialize in both exterior and interior cleaning, including headlight restoration and salt stain removal. Book online at www.specklessprodetailing.com or call 416-262-0702. Don't accept anything less. Visit Speckless.
Only going up this year.
Wouldn't mind taking a couple of these mugs home still.
Bro. Anyways, what are you getting to, yo? What's up?
When I'm in a mode, like when I'm listening to certain books, they're on whatever's going on in my life at that time, right? Like I haven't done stand-up like this year so far, actually. Just been tied up with school and stuff like that. So now I'm listening to Joe Coy's book to get into that mind frame, you know? Like I'll be at a comedy lab later this week, performing out there. And I notice how these books, again, they speak to you and put you in a mindset. So if you're looking to improve in something or build your, I don't know, your identity or your business or your plan or whatever it is, man, like it always helps to get in that mindset. Kind of like surround yourself with people that are in the same, I don't know, industry or have the same interests, that type of vibe. You get what I mean?
Yeah. It's almost 4:20. Don't mind me. I was just making an appointment to go get my man.
Not to interrupt you, but
wow, you helped him out with that shit, bro.
That's
like no. Who was trying to interrupt you? You were done what you were saying.
Nah, man, you're just on your phone there, like
yeah, but that don't work there.
It don't work there.
Yo. The man never wicked. That's how you guys are moving. All right, whatever. I was just saying, I was making an appointment to get my mani-pedi done.
Should have been paying attention. Don't cut me off with your mani-pedis, man.
But one last point that I wanted to make about that, though, is you see how guys will walk into a strip club and the girls, oh, he's coming. Like, get ready because that money bag's coming. I want to be able to walk like that into the salon where they see me walking and be like, yo, oh, he's here. Everybody get on their A game. Like, who's coming to do his nails type
they're running at you with towels?
Yeah. That tipping nigga just walked in.
Oh, man. They're like tapping on their chair like, oh, come sit here. Boston Cream, come sit here.
Cue my Mike Jones still tipping.
Oh, man. That's actually really funny. That could be a great skit.
Well,
we should do a commercial for your Manny and Petty spot. Let them know. We do good commercials. We need to do a skit, bro. We need to do a full out skit. Like that exact thing. You walk in and they're all running at you like, come sit here, come sit here. One's like running with the water, like for your feet or whatever. Yeah. The next one's got the towels. They're falling all over each other. No,
I
too
think
much.
A lot of these salons should try to offer something a bit more masculine to try to get more men in there.
Like what?
Just something small. I don't know. Anything.
What, like a drink?
You know what?
Like
just
here's a beer?
What?
Like here's a beer. Play the game.
Well, they can't license the liquor and the salon stuff in the same facility. Yep. But
is that a fact?
Yeah, that's like regulation shit.
Is it?
You can't be cutting nails and have food or any type.
I don't know
if it's a beverage, maybe. I don't know about if beverage. Maybe
whatever. Alcohol free. Just set the environment. Get that Heineken.
Some
0 alcohol. Put the game on.
Not the game on. That you're not gonna get. and you're not relaxing.
Why can't you put the game on?
The game's not relaxing.
That's your point of view. There's tons of people that's all they want to do, sit on the couch and watch their game.
And get your nails done at the same time.
I'm just adding that in because you brought up the idea. I'm just trying to help these businesses out.
Only
That's all
going
I
up
do.
this year.
Shout out one of my past relationships where that was a regular thing. We never watched the game. We used to watch Jersey Shore, and she used to do my manicure for me.
That's where it all started?
That's not where it all started. Actually, yeah, maybe it did start there.
You don't want to give her that much credit, eh?
I really appreciated those manicures, though. Really, 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 really appreciated those manicures.
Is she in the business?
Only going up this year.
Of doing mani-pedi?
Yeah. Is that going to be our next sponsor?
You never know.
Is that what's going on here?
I don't know, but for now, let's big up our segment sponsor, Sense by Stish. Go find them on the internet. Find them on Instagram. Sorry, not the internet yet, but it should be coming very soon.
Only going up this year.
And on that note, I go by the name of Bun. That's SB.
Did you like the button though?
And
Not to interrupt you, but
Ah!
that's a dope button.
Because you did that, I was gonna give this guy a shout out, but